What's up YouTube? My name is Kenneth. Today we're going to unbox the highly anticipated VCube 8. So here's the box. I'm really excited to open it. It only took a couple days to get here once they finally sent it. And anyway, I'm really excited to take a look at it. So let's open it up. And here it is, the mighty VCube 8. So here's the VCube 8 in its show box, and as you can see, it's got a nice kind of look to it, and it's a really large box. The wrapping is a little excessive, if you ask me. It's a little too much for just one cube, but anyway, it comes with some extra stickers, and we have this large pamphlet here. Wow, that's long. I guess they have it in a lot of languages here. And here's the puzzle, and it's still got some wrapping on it. Alright. So here's the puzzle. Let's make our first turn. Not bad. 2 layers. Wow. This is a real V-Cube. I can't believe it. A V8. You know, this is a puzzle that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I almost don't believe it's finally here. The first turns were very nice. It's very large. I'm having a hard time controlling it because I can't grip the entire puzzle to keep it aligned. Where on the VCube 7, you know, I can grip the entire puzzle, but especially with the back. You can see my fingers do reach the end. But here on the VCube 8, we have an extra layer here, and I can't align that with one hand now. So anyway, already I can tell that it's definitely more of a handful, and I'm going to have trouble keeping it aligned. Well, it didn't take long. I got my first pop. I guess that's kind of to be expected. If you've seen my other VCube unboxings, I'm almost, you know, guaranteed to get a pop. So as you can see, it didn't take too long, and I had my first pop. So I got to be a little careful with it. Let's make a very simple pattern. Wow. So my first impressions on this 8x8 and the turning quality of the VCube 8 is, I gotta say, I'm very impressed. I think it's way better than their 6x6. I don't even want to turn that 6x6 because I'm worried it's going to pop and catch, and it's just not fun. This 8x8 though is turning really great right out of the box. I'm really impressed with it. Anyway, I'm going to take some time and try to form some good opinions for you guys, and I'll definitely get back to you. But before I do that, I think I need to put this cube in a cube in a cube in a cube pattern so that it can join its family. So I'm going to try to do that, and if I fail, I fail, and if I don't, I don't. So we'll see how I do. I did it. I'm very happy. So this is the deepest cube in a cube pattern I've ever done. That's 8 layers, and awesome. Alright, I think I'm going to spend some time to play with it and solve it a couple times, and I'll get back to you. So it's been a day, and I did get a chance to solve the VCube 8 actually twice, and I had a lot of fun playing with it. I took it apart, and I also made a lot of patterns, and so I'm pretty happy with this VCube 8. To be honest, I wasn't expecting a very good puzzle, and part of that is because of their VCube 6. Their VCube 6 had a lot of issues. It had a clicking mechanism, which was annoying, and it had you know, a hidden layer in the middle that would sometimes get misaligned, causing these weird internal bandaging. And so, you know, I expected some of those issues in this puzzle, but it doesn't have any of those issues, and the main reason is because they collaborated with MF8, and they improved quite a bit upon the design of the puzzle. Anyway, their patent would have called for an internal layer in between these layers, and that layer is not there. It's actually got internally, it's got a 3x3, and then built upon the 3x3 is a 2x2 that's kind of been shaped into a sphere, and then on top of that is this 8x8. And this new design is great because now there's no clicking mechanism, and the layers are relatively smooth on each layer. and it doesn't have internal bandaging. And anyway, so it fixes all the problems the V-Cube 6 had. So the turning is very good. It feels quite similar to the 7x7's turning. It does have a few issues though still, and first off, there's some stability problems. Every once in a while you do get a pop, but the pops I've had so far haven't been they haven't been catastrophic, and of course it pops right there, but I only have like one piece at a time popping, and it's not that difficult to put back. So first I gotta find the puzzle piece. Here it is. And like I said, it's not that difficult to put back in. You just shove it back in. So that's funny, I'm talking about popping and it pops. So stability is the first problem that you get. And then the turning isn't perfect. I would say this layer turns very well right down the middle. This layer in between these two turns okay. And then this layer is the worst. And there's quite a bit, it feels a little more crunchy on that layer than the other layers. And then the outer layer is very smooth. So the turning is pretty good. The only issue is really in between these layers, and that's where the popping occurs, as you guys just saw. I'm going to take apart the puzzle for you guys so that you can see what's going on internally. So I've taken apart 1/8 of the puzzle, and you can kind of see a cross section here of how all these pieces kind of fit together, and it's pretty cool. Here is that internal 2x2 ball I was talking about, and underneath this ball is kind of a 3x3. And anyway, it's a really kind of cool mechanism. I love looking inside of these puzzles and seeing how they turn. So here are the edges and a corner piece, and you can see how they kind of all fit together. So here's the next layer. You can see there's a gap here, and that gap is actually where that center 2x2 would fit in, and so only this outside piece here is the only one that's actually underneath that 2x2. So you can actually see this piece has a spring in it, and it gives it better corner cutting because of it. There's not much more I have to say really about the V-Cube 8. I'm pretty pleased with it. I hope to do a solve video for you guys. I'll probably turn it into a time lapse just because it'll take me too long. I'm pretty slow. My first solve did take 58 minutes, but I haven't solved a large cube in over a year, so give me a little slack there. The second time I solved it, it took about 40 minutes, so 20-minute improvement. Thanks guys for watching. I do appreciate all that you guys do, and I will hopefully be coming out with a new video very soon. Thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day.